Hello, my name is Lauren Layfield, and this is Your Next Podcast, the show that podcast fans everywhere have been waiting for. This show is designed to help you find the next thing to get stuck into. Think of me as your personal content curator, helping to compile a stellar playlist of can't miss podcasts. This week, the show I really want to share with you is called Closet Confessions, and it's one that I know well because I follow the girls on Instagram, and it's been picked up as Apple Podcasts' spotlight show for November. It is brilliant. It's hosted by best-selling author Candice Brathwaite and comedian Coco Sarel, who huddle in their virtual closet each week to get some stuff off their chest, and they invite listeners to do the same. It is funny, it's frank, and nothing is off limits.
They're like, you need to inform all your previous sexual partners, me, but it's only in my eye, and that's not an orifice I use, them. We can inform them anonymously if you don't want to. Me, no thanks, that's okay, I'll do it.
In this episode, Candice and Coco reminisce about diaries with little locks and keys. Do you remember those? I did have them. I loved it. My sister always used to break into them and argue that some secrets are just best kept hidden.
Hi guys, I'm Candice.
And I'm Sarel.
And you are listening to Closet Confessions, which is part of the RAUCOUS Creator Network.
Good.
And if this is the first time you're listening to the podcast, the simple premise is myself and Sarel gather in our closet. Okay, I'm going to leave that, girl.
No, do it.
Manifest
That's
it.
okay.
Our closet each
Yes.
week to get some things off our chest and you get some things off of your chest too. But girl, you know what we got to do.
What?
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on her side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Do you know why that is particularly annoying today? She is dressed like a member from Cleopatra. Do you remember, guys? Do you remember that group? Cleopatra, coming at ya. Cleopatra, coming at ya. Cleopatra.
Don't get me started on the dance moves. You think I don't know? The little bounce. Don't get me started. And they have the little big.
We actually lived to see a dark-skinned black girl group go number one, you know?
Listen.
With not a light-skinned lead in
Listen.
sight. Like,
Listen.
with jumbo braids.
It was the jumbo braids.
Bro.
And
When
also
you
not
did
over-sexualizing them.
At all. They had on
They
baggy
were cool.
Oh my God.
What happened to Cleopatra?
Oh my God. Even All Saints gave us an alternative. A few questions that I need to know. How you could ever hurt me so. I need to know what I've done wrong and how long it's been going on. What?
Listen.
Anyway, I don't even know how we...
I don't know how we got there. Sometimes we start talking and I'm like, we are on a journey.
Hi, Closet Cousins. I'm Candice.
And I'm Sarel.
And listen, we've taken your abuse for far too long.
Far too long.
I'm raising the red flag.
Listen.
Like, the messages, the email, the
We get
owls,
it.
the pigeons at my window.
We hear it.
The live show is coming. Yeah.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Tickets go on sale tomorrow.
As in the 31st.
Okay, so not that in your diary.
Okay.
Also, we are not Beyonce, okay?
Uh-huh.
So this is not going to be Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
No.
It's a very
limited.
small.
It's limited edition.
Okay? It's a very small venue. So please get your credit card details ready because we know it's going to sell off. And listen, it's going to be on the 27th of June in London at the Soho Theatre. Sarel, where can they get their tickets?
You can get them at closetconfessionspod.com. That's right, baby.
Ooh,
We got a website.
We
got a website.
We got it. So we just wanted to let you guys know that we cannot wait to see you in real life. Like, I'm just so excited.
I feel like if I cry, just hold me in it. You know, we're going to be twerking and crying at the same damn time.
I cannot with you. Guys, don't delay because I think the tickets are going to sell off. So I don't want no drama in my DMs, okay?
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye, cousins.
I'm diving straight off this yacht today.
Go on.
Cause
Ooh. Hold on, let me take a sip of my DC. Hold on.
not the ICDC.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go pull out the Ozempic.
Period.
ICDC. The Ozempic starter pack.
Bam. Put it in the fire. Bam.
The ICDC. Let me tell you paper free. And I'll just say it how I want to say it, and then we'll always backtrack.
Yeah. Go on.
I ain't going 50-50 with no motherfucker
Oh.
worth that much more than me.
No,
No, because I'm ready. I'm warm, guys. I'm warm.
That's not what I thought you were going to
No,
say.
I'm warm. And you know why I'm saying it with so much passion? Because there's been many times on this said podcast, you've heard Sarel and I say, do what's best for your household. You know, sometimes a woman makes more and that's fine. And those things are all fine and true. But if Bode became a billionaire tomorrow
And then said.
and then looked at me and let's really set the scene, yeah? It's not even that he asked it of me, but then I said to him, I want to go 50-50. He will box that card so far out of my hands.
As he should.
More to the point, because guys, we'll give you a little backstory. We're not normally like a susu kind of podcast, but I think this is a message for most of our listeners. More to the point. So we're talking about Gabrielle Union. And Dwayne Wade. Married. More to the point, I don't mind discussing it. You brought your business to the streets. No one asked for this.
No, it was so unprovoked.
Also, no one asked for it. And also, once you say it, you don't get to dictate how people discuss it. It's a reality. You could have kept your mouth shut.
Exactly.
What blows me back is this not the same man that had a baby on you? That had a baby on you whilst you were struggling to conceive? So hold on. It's part of this 50-50 you contributing to a child support of a youth that...
Candice, no, because you're actually
No, gather your brain cells in this
hot.
century.
You're going to get me hot.
Your and don't come and collectively embarrass us, baby.
It's the fact that you felt the need to be macho woman to say, I want to put my 50% in. Relax. Who are you? What are you trying to prove? What's happening?
LeBron would never.
He would never.
LeBron would never.
LeBron would
Savannah's
say.
wig already says no. Savannah said, I don't play. Savannah wig says, I don't play that.
She said, that ain't me.
What?
Not my ministry.
What?
Say it, Savannah.
And money aside, celebrity aside, it's giving very much, I will do anything to remain in this space or to feel loved. Again, I know we're the first to say don't judge people, but sometimes you see people make repeating patterns or you see repeating things where I'm just like, this screams insecurity. Not you having a baby on me whilst I'm out here doing IVF. There wouldn't have been a conversation beyond that.
Bruh.
But beyond that, I'm splitting bills. I'm worth 40 million. You're worth like 300. Oh my.
That's crazy. To the point where you're like, where am I getting my next job from? When's the next paycheck coming in? What? What?
See, I didn't even watch the interview. Don't make me knock this mic down.
She was like, I think to myself, like, where am I gonna get the next job from? Because I'm trying to make sure that I can give to the. I'm sorry.
Give to what?
I'm sorry.
Give to
You're
what?
downloading stress
Give
for a
to
man
what?
who earns over.
Give to what? Give to
Candice.
what?
Candice.
And it's not just, and hear me, cousins, because I don't want you to take something I'm saying and run away with it. You're also taking on the social implications of helping a man raise someone who is transitioning. There are social implications to that. There are people calling you out of your name incorrectly every single day.
Including the mother.
Of said person.
Yeah.
Including the mother of said...
Yeah. You are taking a lot. A lot of bullets are coming. And then on top of that, you want to add to your bills. Hey. When I tell you the devil is a lie, it could never be me.
I'd be jobless immediately. Immediately. And let me tell you something, sweetheart. He's still going to support you because the alimony will bun his clout more. Okay?
Listen.
Okay? If you don't sign on right now.
If she had said, I love to work, I'm always hustling for the next one because I'm trying to get that Oscar. I'd be like, clap, 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 clap. But you're saying you're grinding as hard as you do so you can bring 50%.
So you can match.
Are you crazy?
Match?
To a guy who's worth 300 mil? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? What's happening?
Sorry, guys. Sorry to just... This don't even feel like something I can kiki or laugh about.
Nah.
It just feels stressful and insane.
But also, do you know what I get? I get an air of no matter who speaks to her, she is dead set in her
Yeah,
ways.
this is giving very I know best for
Yeah.
myself.
And
Because I heard snippets of that interview and I was like, where are her girlfriends at?
Yeah. Like,
There has got to be a girlie in the group chat who's like, babes.
Someone who's like, can we get it together for a
Like-
sec? Let's go to coffee so we can talk. But from her, I get, this is what I want to do, and I ain't moving. I ain't budging.
Girl, I hope your solicitor papers and them things are in
Listen.
check, because this is just... And also, like Sarel and I have said on the podcast previously, men notice these things.
Mhm.
Men recognise when they can take the piss.
Mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And they will.
And took the piss he has.
Oh, he's laughing.
More than the piss.
He's laughing.
Like,
He is literally laughing.
the hell? I'm in such shock. Sorry, guys. Again, like, not a confession. And this isn't to say man has never taken me for idiot. Of course they have. But I have not been idiot enough to allow these things to repeat.
Happen. Yeah.
Let alone stand up in the idiotness and do idiot things.
And open my mouth. You know, sometimes, can we talk about this? We have to bring back secrets. You people are opening your mouth too much. Bring back secrets!
Remember the diaries that had the lock on? Remember that?
Give me a lock and chain diary.
Sometimes take it to the grave.
Keep your mouth shut. Not even the
In
FBI
a
could get this
world
information out of me.
Of almost trying to compete about how authentic you are.
Bruh.
We overdo it.
Over.
More people online admitting they only wash once a week. Like, shut up. Shut up.
Why do I know that you don't wash your legs? Why do Ashton Kutcher, why do I know you don't bathe your children every day? No, why do that information is now in my brain. Why do I know that? I didn't need to know that. Keep that in your household. Secrets are okay.
It's true. It's
Bring
true.
back
If
secrets.
it ain't hurting no one.
Just keep
Shut
it
up.
Keep it in the vault.
Like, what possessed...
I don't know who asked her to say it. I don't know who. I'm just... It's
Is
okay.
it... look at me even thinking like I'm a member of Succession. Is it a long-term play so that when she does divorce him in the next 5 years, there is literal proof of her discussing? No, sometimes I'm like, is there a play at hand that we can't yet see? Is he gonna act like, you know, that he was paying for everything? What?
I don't know. I'm legally blind. I don't know. I don't see it.
I can't.
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. And were that my friend, my sister, I would say something. But also, that's your quaint. If you want to give 50% of your quaint to a man who earns a gajillion
much more than
do you know? Can I? No. Let's break it down. Do you know how laughable it is that 300 million, and you want to do 50-50, and he's like, oh no, that's okay, babe. As my man,
And she's worth like 40. Not even 140.
and bearing in mind, guys, we know that this is a lot of money. 40 million is a lot of money.
Absolutely.
But in the
context,
context of the lifestyle they live,
yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not paying.
So to make it more, you know, conceivable for us or for certain people, that's like you earning 35k a year and your man earning $1 million a year, and you're putting down
50-50.
half the rent.
And not even equity, right? Where it's like 50 of what you can muster.
This is what I'm saying.
It's equal. Equal. Me, I want to be equal. 50-50, break it down the middle. You're crazy. You're mad. It must be marijuana. It must be marijuana you are smoking. Marijuana itself. Because what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm whimpering like Brixton's
Honestly,
whimpering right now, because
I don't get it. But like I said,
yeah, even Brixton, yes,
Brixton
she
said-
heard it, Bricky. She said too.
watching Candice trying to pick up Brixton while she sat on the sofa
Listen,
is
I can barely
too
reach the
funny.
floor.
Because Brixton's got tiny little legs and Brixton's also trying to jump, and Candice's got tiny little and she's trying to, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
That was my confession, girl.
That
Wasn't even.
You jumped off the yacht.
Sorry.
You didn't even.
Sorry.
You just.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I loved it, but I said, "Whoa, okay, we've arrived."
And I normally don't concern myself with celebrities things. It's just that.
But it's not. I get what you mean, because it's not like we said. We're not a gossipy
But
vibe.
this is like a sisterhood conversation.
Exactly.
It's like, don't be taken for a fool.
Exactly. It's not necessarily even Gabrielle herself.
Yeah.
It's more like
It's what it
women.
represents.
Exactly. So like, I know, I hear it.
Have you heard the new Summer Walker EP?
I haven't listened to it.
Okay, so
is it good?
There's brilliant, and this is coming from someone who isn't a traditional Summer Walker fan.
Okay.
So I've never spent time to really listen to her first EP.
Okay.
So I'm coming in brand new, and there's a track on there called Hard Life where she's speaking to black men, and she's like, "Why do you only reserve the soft life for Latino and white women?
Ooh, okay.
And all you do is tell me to be strong. You say you want me to be soft, but all you do is give me a hard life."
Wow.
And I was just like, because for all intents and purposes, rest in peace, it's such a tragic situation. Even though Kobe did what he did to Vanessa, certain things won't fall in certain ways.
Yeah.
And there is still this entrenched ideal that black women, who specifically and usually actually look black, have to pick up more stress.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find the crevice on this earth where that's not a reality.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to...
One crevice.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm feeling...
No, I love it. The fingers out. Yeah.
That we are socially conditioned from literal birth to believe that we have to toil in such a way that even when we get with someone of such means, there is still a part of our brain that is like, I must match them. I must remain hyper independent. Because I'll tell you, looking at my white and my Latin ex-friends coming up, they were ready to let that job fall immediately.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a ring. They're like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He's here now.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. But I do agree that I think there is an element of I have always been independent and I have always been strong. Yeah. Therefore, to let that go is almost it's a fear.
Yes.
Because I'm now trusting you wholeheartedly when historically I can't really trust anyone.
Right.
Bar me.
Right.
To, pull up and be there.
Yes.
So now you're telling me you've got my... Like, I don't see it. I don't... Do you know what I mean? I think maybe there's an element of that. But, sorry, sidebar. Doesn't Summer Walker have a face tattoo of a man called Carl on her face?
This is why that was even a bad example.
Like, I love the message, Summer.
I don't know it all, but I've heard it's very messy on Summer Walkerville.
Summer Walker, all I know is there is a face tattoo of a man named Carl currently sitting on her cheek.
On her cheek?
On her face.
Right.
Of a man called Carl.
Right.
With a K.
Right.
Carl with a K is living on her cheek.
Is Carl London on the track? Wasn't she with a guy called London, that producer?
Oh, I don't... no, London on the track. What? Isn't he the baby dad?
Of the first one?
Ain't he the baby dad?
He had another baby at the same time.
This is why I don't do gossip, because I can't keep up.
This is giving Getonomics.
Yeah.
This is giving Getonomics. No, you don't give Getonomics. Mathematics.
We have to do the algebra to connect Pythagoras theorem and make sure it's attaching.
The ghetto twins is here.
Listen.
It's giving Getonomics. It's giving Getonomics.
Ghetto. But yeah, listen, I'll listen to the EP. Shout out to you, Summer Walker. Lots of love. And to you, Carl. Hope you guys are doing great.
Okay, before you dive into your confession, because our producer asked straight away before you got here, what was the Beyonce concert like? Even though I'm going, I've seen enough to just be like, just tell me.
Okay, so remember our conversation beforehand?
Yeah, because girl,
we was cutting it up. Okay. So I just want to... we was cutting it up. I want to repent formally to the queen that is
the
Beyonce,
house of Beyonce.
Because I don't know what possessed me to talk outside my mouth like that. But when I tell you the experience is
so it's an experience.
Fucking match.
Yeah. It's
Do you hear I want you to feel the fervor of my fucking match. Because Beyonce.
Did she Beyonce?
When okay.
Did she Beyonce and
Beyonce. Listen to me. So we've had no visuals, okay?
Yeah, none.
No visuals.
None.
Every transition was a visual. You were being fed for a good 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I've heard she's on stage for like 3 hours
almost.
The
whole thing was... I can't even... It wasn't a show. It wasn't a concert. It was like...
An immersive experience.
An immersive
experience.
Now, I will say this.
I know what you're going to say. Say it. Please say it. Because I don't want to say it. Say it.
No, what do you think I'm going to say?
The crowds are dirty and dry. They are dirty, dry, and disrespectful. They are dirty, dry, and
Sorry. Producer told us off. She said that we can't be loud. I'm sorry, but when I tell you the
I knew you were gonna say that. You know how I knew that? Every TikTok video, yeah, for every stop she's done that's not been in the UK thus far,
has been.
Why are the motherfuckers sitting down? Why are you
Candice,
sitting down?
Candice,
Why do you not wait for it to
Candice.
come out on Blu-ray or DVD? Why are you sitting down?
Candice. When I tell you, so for context, I went to Brussels.
No,
Arms crossed.
I saw a video, guys,
Candice.
of a woman with her arms crossed, looking at the stage saltily,
Candice.
looking at Beyonce like, you dirty bitch. Why are you there?
Candice. Let me tell you.
I've heard they've got no energy.
Let me tell you.
Lackluster.
First of all, Sweden, the whole of the country, get it together. Get it together. This is and Sweden, we love you. Peace and love, but get it the fuck together. I think it was Zara Larson. She was like, we're just shy people. We feel the love inside. Let the love come out. Specifically out of your mouth. I want to hear screams because Beyonce is putting the mic out like this. It's silent. No one's.
They didn't sing back.
When I went to Brussels, I will say this. My Brussels experience was 10 out of 10. They were great getting into the venue. Hello, hi.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Do you want food? Do you want drinks? Great. Lovely people. Great. We get in, we're all civilized. No one's pushing them and shucking and jiving, right? Civilized human beings. We've got class and decorum. Ready for the queen to sit at the table and feed us. Ready. Cutlery at the ready. We enter the space. The show starts. Naturally, I scream.
Yeah.
Because the show is starting, so therefore my voice must also elevate. So she can hear me if she wants me to come and do backup, just in case. I start screaming. Tell me why all these people are looking at me like
you're crazy.
You've lost your mind. And then some girl in front of me was like,
No, don't say it's about police because I'll lick down everything in here, police.
Some girl in front of me was like, I've got headphones, I've got earplugs in. Could you? If you don't fucking get out of Gold Circle A, if you think I paid cash doing, like you think I toil in life, you think I work as hard as I do for you to tell me to be quiet in Gold Circle A, go to the back. Go watch it on TikTok. Candice, when I tell you I
knew it was the devil. I knew it was that. And then, so, of course, because we were talking out the side of our mouths because we saw what we saw.
We saw what we saw.
When I saw the crowd,
that's why
I said, you're deserving,
that's
you
why.
Dirty, stinking bastard.
Listen.
You're unhinged. You're unhinged.
Listen.
And you get what you...
And Queen Bee, what she is a mirror. The energy you give her,
listen.
She gives, and she was trying.
Listen.
And I was like, I hope just...
Because I heard Scotland sing along from down here in Milton Keynes.
Scotland showed up and showed
Scotland
out.
said, we're going to show you that we're taught to sing in unison in these parts.
Around here we have class and decorum. We have class. You classless hoes. You classless dickheads. She goes on tour. First world tour in a very, very long time.
I know.
Doing stops she's never done before. And here you were standing there with your arms crossed.
For an album we've not had visuals for.
Like you're waiting at the bank.
The woman was fully screwing Beyonce.
I tell you.
Why are you there? Someone was asleep.
No,
someone
Candice, don't, because you're actually going to get me hot.
Someone took up 4 seats and they were laid
joking.
horizontally.
You're joking.
And they were...
No, because that gets me mad.
Because I'm like, there are actual people who would probably ask everyone for the money to get these tickets and then couldn't get them. And you've come to rest.
And do you know what saved Brussels? Because Brussels would have been a do-over of Stockholm, right? What saved Brussels? Brazilians came through.
Oh,
the Brazilian girlies, because I was see they came through.
Right.
I said, shout out to Brazil. Because you know the Brazilians, they know how to welcome.
But let that be a note to the Queen. You rub these tour stops off of your list for the rest of your life.
But also, why would you start in Sweden?
Was
it the booking?
Was it IKEA?
What was it? Tell me.
Because we have IKEA in Milton Keynes.
A huge one. I can even give you a tour, private tour. We'll shut the whole thing down. What was it? Why would you stop?
Sweet.
Listen. And you know, I have been seeing, like, when I saw Edinburgh, I was like, I am this close, Candice, this
to
close.
Come into a London
to doing a London
stop. Yeah.
I am, when I tell you this close, and me, I don't
because I know I'm going to get my energy. I know.
And the thing is with London, the getting in is hell. People are shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
But when you're in there,
the
energy is unmatched. We are an unmatched crowd.
Yeah. It's the energy. But
with all that being said, she still gave
Did she give it?
But I have to say, I ain't enjoying all the new dancers. That's the only thing.
Ooh,
Sorry.
You better read. I want the old dance crew back.
I don't know what's happening.
Because I've seen the slow-mos on TikTok and everyone's not in time. It's not giving. And I know Beyonce, I love the outreach program. Like, I love that. Like, bring up new talent. Bring in, but also
put them at the back.
No, but also allow the talent to have talent. Because, and this is the issue, this is where it becomes a broader conversation. This is the issue with just blanketing things in diversity and inclusion. Yeah. It means we're no longer actually looking for talent. We want to tick a box. I appreciate that where the vibes of Renaissance came from. You wanna hail up the ballroom. You wanna hail up the LGBTQ plus. I know you want to do that.
Sorry,
but
you fucked up those.
I literally said LGBTQ players. That's what guys, I got love for everyone.
She does.
In my brain, it felt right.
As you were saying it, I could tell you thought you were nailing every single one.
And it's not the players. I said LGBTQ. Girls, guys, everyone.
We love you.
You know how
it's it's the passion. It's passion. Listen.
I'm like, you can't just give the role to
anyone.
And
can I just say, listen. There is ample talent in the ballroom world.
Ample.
I think the problem is experience. She chose dancers who don't have that
level tour
of experience. And I don't know, ballroom girlies, I don't know what happened. Maybe y'all was booked because you stay booked and busy, but like maybe some of you hit up Beyonce and say, we've learned the choreography. We can jump in for London. That's all I'm saying.
That guy, Dante Colley.
I'm bad at
There was a guy that blew up on Instagram
who was doing the show.
And he had it on the projector behind him.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
I said, how can the projector be behind him?
Listen.
And he's more in time than Beyonce. I said, and even people in his comments, they were like, it's very disrespectful how you're not on that tour. Because you were boom cacking for your life.
Not boom cacking
for his life.
That's the only gripe I personally
And my thing is, I'm sure that the Miss Honeys and the Miss Sugars, they're great.
Yeah.
But you could have just had them have a freestyle moment.
Exactly. And
that ballroom.
The freestyle moment at the end slaps. There's this one girl, I don't know her name, Thickums, black girl, and she does like, I'm a piano, and I fell in love.
Has she got short hair?
Short hair. I fell in love.
Her name's Amari Monster.
I fell in love.
I follow her on Instagram.
I fell in love. I fell in love.
I'm like,
Slade.
give them that moment.
Give them that, because that's where they're thriving.
But we need our old people back.
I need people who know
Ashley,
an 8 count.
Ashley,
bring it back.
Everett, wake up. Wake up right now.
The siren has called. Get up now. Get up now. The alarm has rang. Bring the alarm. I'll be damned if I see you another alarm. Sorry.
Okay, your confession.
My confession. Child, Lord, that takes it out of me. I really need to get that off my chest because I haven't spoken about Beyonce at all.
I know, I was holding. I was like, I'm not even going to text her. But I was like, it's the crowd. Yeah. Now, because we were talking crazy.
We were talking
smack.
I ain't even going to repeat what we said.
Exactly.
We were talking a little bit smack.
But now I see the crowd.
Now you know.
Okay. You're not getting an 8 count for that. You're not getting an 8 count.
No.
To be asleep?
No. Do you know how rude that is? Disrespectful? Go to your house. No, I don't even want to talk about it because I'll be saying some stuff. Anyways, my confession. It's a 2-parter. On the one hand, if I was a Nepo baby, I would dominate, and Nepo babies aren't working hard enough to take the opportunities they've been given, you lazy bastards. But on the other hand, as someone who will create a Nepo child, how dare you work hard, because I have worked hard, so live off of me. So I don't know which one is my confession. But I think it's the first. Because it pisses me off a little bit that like someone like Brooklyn Beckham, love you, hey,
not
lots
him
of
cutting
love.
up an egg or cutting up a fried egg.
Like,
or
what's
some
happening?
shit.
What's happening?
Not him cutting up a fucking fried egg.
What's the
Say
goal?
Michelin
What's the
star.
goal? Because listen,
Michelin star.
I would be more happy if he was like, I don't want to do anything.
Also, so he's just married the Peltz girl,
Yes.
right? She's like a billionaire heiress. I know already that prenup is airtight.
Yes.
But you know one thing I can appreciate? David, step aside. One thing I can appreciate. David, just move from even my psyche, David. Because if I have the opportunity, I will kick David down a flight of stairs to get next to Victoria.
How can you push him? I felt you nudge him out of the way.
Did you feel his spiritually just be like, yeah, leave. Because what people fail to either realise and or understand or want to admit is how Vicky has patterned that family climb from nothing to everything. We have do we remember this brother with the blonde curtains and the acne? Because don't make me pull up the imagery. Don't make me pull up the imagery.
And people were like, Victoria Beckham staying with David Beckham was the best decision she ever made. No, baby.
He couldn't have had a better decision. He could not have had a better decision. She patterned that so well that I'm just sometimes in awe. Because, you know, we live in a very Kris Jenner-related universe. I think sometimes we see her as the... No, Vicky is that girl. That union between Brooklyn and that Peltz girl secures that nepo-ness for an eternity.
She knows what she's doing.
The same with Sophia Richie. Because let me tell you something. Your father can dance on the ceiling little more. His money was never going to match the Grange's. It's a fact. It's a fact. So sometimes pattern must pattern something else, okay? Because in their worlds, no, I'll be real. In their worlds, David and Vicky are new money. They're new money. You man only stumbled into that fortune in this lifetime. That ain't nepo baby money. You know why? Because that could be gone in the same lifetime. We're looking for people that have had this doiler for 3 generations back. Minimum.
People who the IRS fear.
Literally.
IRS
Literally.
Quiver.
So I'm like, if you're going to do it right.
Do it well.
Do it right.
So why are you frying an egg?
Oh my God.
And sprinkling a spring onion on it. God. I'm confused, Brooklyn. I'm confused.
Just become a stay-at-home dad. And that's rebrand that. Repackage that. And we'll be good to go.
We'll be so good to go.
Because I'm just like, what is going on?
Go and make that girl happy. Stop frying eggs.
I'm tired.
No.
What is up?
One of my favourite Nepo babies, though, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Do you know why I actually that took my breath away? Is because you never think about it.
That's
you
what
never think about it. But now you've said it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now you've said it. She's crafted out such a personal brand for herself. Your mum's Diana Ross, bruv. This was never gonna flop.
Exactly.
This was never gonna flop.
As in, like, your mother is the godmother of the Michael.
Like, that is insane.
The Michael Jackson.
That is insane. You were never gonna flop.
You were never gonna flop, but you dominate.
Like, do you know who? And I'm not gonna talk. I wouldn't talk greasy about them anyway, because I do appreciate them as content creators.
Ooh.
And I know we're gonna end up cutting it up.
Okay.
But there is a woman called Hannah Bronfman. Her dad, there's a business called the Seagram business, and her dad is like the heir of that business.
Okay.
She's married to a guy called Brendan Vallis, And I watched them on YouTube, and like their New York home, because they've got a few, their New York home is massive. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know you're rich. Then her mum recently put their childhood home up for sale for 24 million. Ooh. And I was like, no, I forget how stinkingly rich you are. I forget how stinkingly rich you are. But do you know what I like? I like the fact that you fuck with the little YouTubes.
Yeah.
You know, cute.
And this is what I mean. Like, when I say I would dominate as a Nepo baby, I would find something that I'm super passionate about. Super good at. Right?
Because again, Tracy, I don't think of her as Diana's daughter.
No.
She's a comedian.
She's an actress.
Got a hair brand. Speaking of hair brands.
Oh, hello.
You know, sometimes things just come into my mind.
No, let's take that left turn.
God, I know we just sang her praises, but Beyonce, if you don't put the fucking hair conditioner down and know your place, I'm going to lose my shit. And I don't even have hair. And I'm here to tell you, pardon the pun, that the girlies don't want that shit. No, I'm gonna cut you a check. I'm gonna keep it. It's giving high level confusion. It's giving perimenopausal. Because I appreciate how you are now, because as much as we were joking at the beginning, she must be wanting to wind down.
She's tired. She's tired.
You cannot do that for the next 20, 40, even 10 years.
No.
I appreciate that. So now you're looking to put your hands into other pies. Yeah. Bitch, we ain't seen your real hair since 92. We have not seen... No, the wig gives scalp. We have not seen scalp.
You don't think that's her scalp?
Don't do me like that.
I'm sorry, I'm a Berlin.
Don't do me like that.
I don't want to believe that she's lying.
And then she puts up her little handwritten note, XOXO.
Yeah.
Been working so hard whilst giving us an image of her putting oil on a wig. Don't.
But what should she do branding-wise?
Nothing.
What?
she should do nothing. Because this is another brand of conversation.
Okay.
Someone, I won't put them on blast, I'm a big fan of them, they listen to the podcast. VC girlies were messaging this girl and being like, let's give you the inside info. Ivy Park actually folded because the numbers weren't good.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't selling. And
No.
they were like, the reality is, because Beyonce has worked so hard at making musical perfection her brand, no one wants anything else.
Yeah.
No one respects anything else. This is the thing. And guess what? Like we've been saying off camera, off the mic, you can't just wake up and tell your audience. Like, I couldn't just wake up tomorrow and say to my audience, I'm going into farming. Please buy my eggs.
Yeah.
You need come on.
No, eggs are getting free promo today.
You need to seed that shit. You need
yeah.
like, there needs to be droplets. There needs to be.
Yeah.
If you said you were coming out with a wig line, I would have let that slide. But what you're not gonna do is sell us false hopes that you're gonna go from me pick no drop to 25-inch Remy.
Yeah.
Stop it. So what I want her to do is relax.
I agree. I agree that, like, I was confused when Sheila was like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I was like, okay, cool. I would still buy it. I know.
Girl.
We all have our vices.
You're a marketer's dream.
Oh, no, give me a good patch in sugar paper. Oh, I'm done. Toilet paper, I'm done. Like, that tissue paper, I'm done. Like, yeah, thank you. But I feel like she's tired.
Yes.
She can't do this. It's not sustainable to be doing world tours.
Yeah.
It's not fun anymore. Like, she's
Yeah.
what, 41? Like,
Is she 41?
yeah. And eating up these 20-year-olds.
I know.
Eating them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Cutting up.
Right? But do you want to do that at 53? I don't think so. Like, you get to a point where you're like, I don't want to do this
and
anymore.
I will tell you, from the clips I've seen, there's a level of professionalism lacking in this tour that I wish she'd started to insert into her personal branding earlier.
That's
like
the thing.
messing up the lyrics, forgetting a certain dance step, laughing at herself.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's giving a sense of relatability that would have been easier to pattern your audience into buying things from you.
And also, that's the thing. I feel like, so if we look at Beyonce and Rihanna, what Rihanna did well was still managed to keep her life private, but have an air of public
and also have an air of, I can have dinner with you.
Yeah. She still feels
Kiki.
like we can kiki. Like, if I saw her out, she'd be like, hey girl, right? With Beyonce, because she is the celebrity.
Yeah.
She keeps
and
her
because
life
she's
very
been so private,
so
so guarded, so hard on
niece
herself.
and nephew.
Oh my God, they're probably 10 now.
I
saw
seen-
Blue Ivy the other day. She looks about 20. I'm like, when did that happen?
Manager Blue Ivy.
Like, what? Yeah, she was looking at the stage you're fired.
Yeah. She was like, oh, so you missed the 8 count? That's fun. Okay, cool. Let's see if you're back tomorrow. Cool, that's nice. Okay. Daddy, take them off. Thank you. Like,
I don't know.
I feel like she messed up. I don't even know how we got here.
Yeah, how did we get here?
Sorry, Beyonce.
Sorry. Nepo baby. Because interestingly enough, that is exactly what Blue and them twins are going to grow up to be.
So, in that case, Blue and them twins are going to grow up to be Nepo babies. Your mother is Beyonce. Okay?
Yeah.
I just feel like
Don't you think there's a certain pressure on them as well?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You either find something you love and you're passionate about.
And carve out your own space.
Exactly. Or you just enjoy the money. Your mum's been doing.
Yeah.
I've been getting to the money.
Yeah.
Everybody mad. Like, she's been doing, like,
true.
Eat that money.
And in some regards,
invest.
even if it's on a smaller scale, my kids will be Nepo babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially black Nepo babies, which we don't see enough of, but we'll end up doing another episode if I
listen.
start that.
Okay, confession time. Title: A consultant couldn't work out what it was with the eye emojis. These ones, the side eyes.
Oh no.
Okay. Sorry, not the oh no. Sorry. All right, let's begin. I'd been to a Halloween party after my eye appeared to be mangy. Oh my God, I love the word mangy. Sorry, it's like such a northern mangy eye. Anyway, sorry. Dodgy contact lenses, I assumed. 2 weeks later, no change. I go to Moorfields A&E and they give me eye drops. Nothing. More visits. Months later, no change. Moorfields again with 5 doctors scratching their heads. One was like, I think I saw this once in India and took me for more tests. Days later, I get a call. chlamydia in my eye. They're like, you need to inform all your previous sexual partners, me, but it's only in my eye, and that's not an orifice I use, them. We can inform them anonymously if you don't want to. Me, no thanks, that's okay, I'll do it. No, a guy didn't finish on...
Screaming.
No, a guy didn't finish on my face/eye. However, I had previously, before Halloween, had a fun time with a guy and used his nasty towels.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't think they're really clear about how some things are transmitted, you know? That wouldn't have occurred to me.
Oh my God. No, but also... That means...
But that means he's nasty if his towels are nasty.
No, that means he allowed her to use a towel he had just zigzagged on, and then the zigzag got in her eyeball. She got zigzag in her eyeball. Oh my God. That is so disgusting. Like crusty zigzag in your eye. I'm sorry, I'm making this worse, but that's so disgusting. I'm currently dating a guy who's like low-key OCD, and there's nothing I'm happy about. Like his fingernails clean as... When I tell you there's nothing I hate more than a dirty man.
And I hate how like social media has almost romanticized guys living in filth.
Literally. She's gagging. Literally, even though... Stop. Candice is gagging. No, honestly, it's disgusting.
You know when you go in a man's bathroom and there's like...
No, I can't. I actually will be sick. I hate.
I see hair anywhere.
No, Candice, if you don't take a sip of your Voss water now, there is nothing worse. I am so sorry. I am, and like, I don't even know. Oh my gosh, that's so filthy. How do you get to that point? Like,
I just don't get that. And chlamydia, because that's the one that can leave your babies blind. Like if you give birth. Yeah, if you give birth vaginally
whilst having
chlamydia, it can leave the child blind for life.
But also it can give you fertility issues.
Yeah, chlamydia can ruin you. Yeah. It can actually make them have to give you a hysterectomy. Yeah. Wow. If gone unchecked, chlamydia can ravage you. Like,
I was speaking to an older woman who is married and been married for like 30 years. I think I might have said this on the previous episode. And she said every year she gets sexually health check. She was like, because I love my man, but I don't trust anyone, and anything can happen and my health comes first.
Do you know what? I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. And I haven't done it in a while, but I remember we used to intermittently do it, myself and Bode.
Yeah.
And it's not even... Okay, yes, at the base end, it could be lack of trust, but I'm just like, I'd rather...
Listen, I'd rather be like, hey, you cheated on me, bad man, but I'm alive and I'm healthy and I'm well.
Than you just letting certain things. It's the same way sometimes I just randomly take pregnancy tests.
Yeah.
I don't care that I've had that period. Yeah. I'm like, we're going to piss on this thing just to be sure.
Just in case, because you never know.
These are life-altering. And I think so many women feel a silent pressure. Like, I've come this far. I've come this far. You know, I can't, you know, we're literally, I can't say no. Because now you've ended up with infected jizz in your eye. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. You could have called time 10 towels back.
Cut the camera now. Bye. I'm done. Infected jizz in your eye. God damn it, Candice. God damn it.
If you want to hear more from Candice and Coco, you can follow Closet Confessions on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or wherever you're listening to this. Once you've tapped follow for that show, don't forget to do the same for this show too, so you can find your next podcast. All my recommendations from the whole series will be on Podcast Rex at www.podcastrex.com. That is www.podcastrex.com.